anything else. I think that was a long range effort for a point. Gibney got at the end of it, probably, hopefully gave the decision to Tyrone.
You could say it's a
very much so.
Peter Hart picks this one up neatly. Bradley in space down the left flank, but decides to give the ball out instead to McAliskey. Now Bradley flips under pressure. It's very hard once you fall to the ground really to get up, and that's what happened. Referee give a free against you.
Yeah, Bradley is he's a very stocky kind of player, low centre of gravity. You would think of all the players out there that he would have the best balance in conditions like that. But that time he was easily doubled up, it must be said, by the Cabhan defence.
Niall Murray decides to go for a score. Should be Mickey O'Neill's, and is, and under pressure inside, and did he might have to post there, David Gibney.
But to be honest with you, I thought the actual ball could have been behind the line when Mickey O'Neill got it. Now I think the referee maybe is just going in to consult with the umpires on that. But just as this comes in, I just watch it, I thought he misjudged it slightly and it stumbled backwards before David Gibney pushed him over the line. No, he's given the free out okay, and it was querying the foul by Gibney more than the actual, whether it went over the line or not, I think was the key thing there.
Sent with 26.5 minutes gone.
I don't think there was a card.
There's a yellow card.
There's a yellow card.
Given out to David Gibney, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
McShane across to Colin Cabhan. McAliskey. Again, Colin Cabhan seems to be the man to inject pace into the attack. And a foul that's before by the Cabhan defence, and a bit of back chat to the referee. Foul of Colin McShane, but there were two Cabhan players around him, and then the ball has been brought forward for an easier chance.
I thought it was a soft enough free, to be honest with you. I think it was Cian Mackey and Tomas Cork double teamed him as he went into the tackle, and again he fell in possession. Unfortunately, a little bit of back chat, as you said, Gary, from the Cabhan players, so it makes a difficult enough chance now way easier. And once again, Ronan, just watch this here. It's actually Killian Clark to give it away, and I don't think there was an awful amount in that, to be honest about it.
Well, it wasn't the hardest chance for O'Neill initially, this one, because it a lot easier, and Ronan O'Neill has tapped that one over the bar. That's his third point of the match. There's only one between them.
Yeah, that's the third score in a row actually that Tyrone have got in the last, whatever it is, 10 minutes or so. They're just slowly kind of eating into Cabhan's lead. They're looking a lot more comfortable now than they were in the first 10 minutes, and just Cabhan need to just get that energy back into the game again. That little bit of extra intensity didn't happen, but that they had to Tyrone.
It's worrying for Cabhan. They haven't scored in over 15 minutes now. As Peter Hart again with possession, but it should be Riley's ball, but try to kick it away. He gave it back to Peter Hart. This is a very strong, purposeful run by Peter Hart. Gets his shot away, and that's an inspirational score by Peter Hart. And the teams are level, and that all came from the tenacity of Peter Hart.
Well, there's no doubt about it. No matter what kind of a defensive system that you have in place, a burst like that Peter Hart had renders your opponent's strength useless. That was a tremendous score, beautifully taken, great perseverance, and getting on to his favourite left foot. Hart has been some player over the years, and that's a manifestation of the qualities that he has.
How can Cabhan respond? They've conceded 4 points in a row. There's Conor Moyna. Again, lots of players out towards the ball. David Gibney left inside on the edge of the square on his own, as we're looking at the picture here. A lot of players in picture. Niall Murray. Again to the open spaces as Tyrone have dragged a good few men back into defence. Now here's Gareth McKiernan. McVitie over towards Mackey. Jinks inside. McShane and Bradley. And Mackey gets his shot away, but to the right and wide, and that's 4 wides now for Cabhan.
Yeah, again, Mackie is the one strength that they have at the moment. He's a cheeky little player, beautiful little sidestep that time to get around the defender, have a go, and just again going back, Cabhan and everybody in attack that time, with the exception of James McEntee and Killian Brady, who now seem to be manning the defensive roles that Cabhan are assigning.
O'Neill's kick out. Tir-Eoghain through McShane, retained possession. Space here for McShane. That's a very good strong challenge by McVeety, just standing his ground. Nothing illegal about that challenge. Martin Riley. It's McVeety again. Looking for a bit of movement. It's towards Gibney. Well taken. Shooting chance. And that's Killian Clark's effort though. And that one has gone right and wide by Killian Clark.
Yeah, that's a disappointing outcome to a good move. Clark won that ball confidently, and just going up to the other side of the field, just a run by Cabhan McShane that time, brilliantly actually stopped. I think it was it Darragh McVeety back at wing back. But I must say, Tyrone have grown in confidence. Cabhan need to get a score. I don't think they have scored since, is it maybe the 14th minute?
Cabhan McShane seen plenty of ball in this first half. Again, not a great pass, but picked up by Niall Sludden. That's a neat ball inside by Sludden, superbly gathered by O'Neill. Gets it out now to Colin Kavanagh. Might get a chance yet. Colin Kavanagh, that's a wonderful point. I thought the chance had gone for him, but he really composed himself and struck over a point. And Tyrone lead for the first time in the match.
Yeah, but it's the quality of the crossfield ball. Watch the way that the ball was then controlled by the inside forward before it was actually put out to Kavanagh. Kavanagh going away from goals. Beautiful two-footed player. Again, Pat said earlier, the player of the year so far. But there's a situation where the sweeper ends up at the end of a move and notches a wonderful score. I think, in fact, it's the 5th in a row for Tyrone.
Exactly, yeah. There were just 13 minutes played when Cian Mackey put Cabhan 1-3 to 2 points in front. And since then, it's been Tyrone all the way. Shawnee Johnston, Cabhan will be looking for him to get more into the match. And I suppose, I won't say he was trying to buy a free, but the referee decided it's a free out.
That's a hard enough call. I know maybe Shawnee Johnson went down twice there, maybe genuflected twice or went down twice, whichever way you want to put it. Felt he should have got the free in, but the referee saw it otherwise, and it gives Tyrone a chance to counter-attack once more.
Here they come again, really growing into this match. Richie Donnelly under pressure. Killian Brady, who did well. McVeety picks up the pieces for Cabhan. I feel that they really need to score as we come up to just under or over 2 minutes left before half time. Centre back Conor Moynihan, and that's another wide, and that's 6.
Yeah, 6 wides again. They were bereft of it. He is that time coming forward. You can see Conor Moynihan disgusted with himself that time, you know, as soon as the ball left his foot. But again, there was very little movement inside. Killian Clark, the full-back, I remind viewers, is still playing in the full forward line alongside Darragh Gibney, and unfortunately they're not getting ball through to them. They're not actually trusting them.
Moyna again. And the low diagonal ball, a better one towards Gibney. And Gibney, he called that a bit of a swinger with his left boot, and wide again. And I suppose it's one thing getting possession in towards the full forward line, but they're not really making use of it at the moment.
No, a little bit more composure is required on that one there. The shot was rushed a little bit. He had loads of room actually. I think David Gibney had away more than he actually realised. But that's an opportunity too good to have been swerved.
Mark Bradley, he lasted 16 minutes of that game against Derry in Celtic Park. Lovely turn by Ronan O'Neill, trapped here by Fergal Flanagan, but O'Neill gets this shot away, and that is an absolutely fantastic score by Ronan O'Neill, completely of his own making, got possession, turned his man on a sixpence, and from a tight angle, that's fantastic.
With that skill at its highest, like, my goodness me, you know, he had Fergal Flanagan breathing down his neck, being pushed away from goals, the angle getting more acute by the moment, but that's 6 points on the trot now for Tyrone. They're starting to turn the screw on Cabhan. Cabhan need to just get their leaders, particularly the likes of Garage McKiernan, getting into the game a little bit more than he has been up to now, but they need to score before half time just to get a renewal renewal of confidence.
1 minute of additional time to be played here in Clonus. It's definitely Tyrone finishing the stronger, but maybe a chance here for Tomás Cór and Cabhan. Strong challenge by